Cette nuit 693, c'est au départ de destination de Strasbourg. Et qui veut
all go, go, go to get on these trains. It's gone to like death, you know, standstill. Like, no, there's so many people here and everyone's just been there waiting. And as soon as the train started up again for the day, they're running. So maybe that's why I couldn't get my earlier train, because trains are running from 4 onwards. Oh, I've got an hour walk across the platform. Okay, speak to you in a second. This is people, like the sheer amount of people trying to get on the train to Germany. Like, look at, like, I cannot illustrate, I think, by this camera. There must be 100 people waiting there. Okay, let's see what it looks like on my train. Oh my god. Yeah, there's not hundreds. And it's a longer train because the express has been cancelled. So hopefully you can hear me over the rolling bag behind me, but I'm quite saddened by this. I just had to go through a full bag search. I had to open the contents of my suitcase, lay it all out on a table so they could check there was any weapons in there. What have we come to? Because there's been 2 terrorist attacks here at Christmas time. The tram went through town but didn't stop once in town. Please stop doing this beautiful city. It's Christmas, for God's sake. Like the one-armed bandit. I've got my vin chaud, and the madame who's searching was just gorgeous. What a sweet lady. So I'm going to try to endeavour to do all of this in an hour because it closes in an hour. So, ooh, just look with your eyes. Don't try to endeavour to do anything. I've got my favourite spots I like to go to. I'm not really for the markets today. I want the Christmas lights. And of course the hot chestnuts. What I love about Alsace is the decorations for Christmas. This is where I get my flair from because they go over the top for window displays. I've tried my hand at London. I'm still the only one for miles that puts up Christmas lights outside. Because nothing beats Christmas lights because it brings warmth when it's dark outside and it lights up everyone's hearts. A good point to tell you a little bit about Strasbourg. Strasbourg is the capital of Alsace. For some reason the government decided to change it to Grand Est, and it's still the capital of the area, but ask any Alsatian that you meet, we are Alsatians first and French second. I have been taught that my whole life. My family barely speaks French at home. They only speak Alsatian. I even have an Alsatian flower tattooed onto my wrist that is currently my tripod. So they are proud of their nationality because their nationality was formed through times of grievance, because in 1870 the Prussian War happened, and this was originally part of France, was lost to Germany or Prussia. So They had to speak German, they were forced to do lots of things. So they held on to their home, onto their language, onto the names, onto the folk costumes. So that's why you see the folk costumes everywhere. So I'm almost at Christkindlmarkt, so I better quickly explain. So, and then after that, World War I happened, and they were finally liberated and became French again. Then World War II happened and became German again. My grandmother even had to change her name from Marie Antoinette to Marie Antonia. Or Maria Antonia, my bad. So, this is a city that if you drive not far away, you're in Germany. It borders the Rhine River, which separates the two countries. So, that all being said, it's a very, very, very old city. It was first founded by the Romans. So, it has the most beautiful historical buildings, steeped in Alsatian history, architecture. You can have all these famous names and places named after generals and walls and things that made Alsace what it is today. So it's one of my favorite cities in the whole of Europe, and hands down my favorite Christmas city in the whole of Europe, because I feel like we invented it. It's only really Christmas until you come to Strasbourg. My housemate's gonna have kittens. I've just bought a gingerbread house for 26 euros. But it's so pretty and it looks so tasty. $5. I'll walk out of the room and he will demolish it. Sorry. Oh look, you can make your own manger. Well, I love that. Okay, I'm going to edit what I just said as well. Yes, my housemate will have kittens. I think my cousin's gonna have more kittens because I'm gonna turn up the train station as a crazy bag lady tomorrow. It's gonna happen. I need more money out. Waste all my money. I love it because it's so fabulous. Ooh, that's shiny. Excuse me.
Look, I can make Montpellier next year.
Marron, get your marron. I'm in Place who was a general, and this is a giant Christmas tree. As I sit here eating my marron, I'm overwhelmed by everyone holding each other and kissing and smiling. There's so many big smiles on all these people's faces as they look up at this tree. It really is a sense of joy and love and Christmas spirit here. It's probably magical. And not to mention all the mist everywhere that has all the rooftops hidden. Maybe we will get a white Christmas here. We don't know. opens like clockwork. So the city has closed for the night. All the markets have closed. I saw all the lights. I'm so impressed. So I'm going to go to a local Windstück next to my hotel, or a tavern, so you understand the translation. I have an aching for kokova. Because I do not feel like choucroute because I didn't bring a big enough trousers. And I don't want to roll into bed tonight. Ooh, it's down here. There's just some shining lights. So hopefully we'll see you in the restaurant.
Merci. Coque au raisin avec du spätzle. Bon appétit. It's perfect. I'm in a traditional Alsatian setting. I have cremant. I'm getting some muscat to drink with my coque au raisin. I know it's homemade because the spatula is delicious. Fresh. Just what the doctor ordered on the night like this.
I'm finally back in my hotel room after a very nice evening in Strasbourg, experiencing the Christmas markets and the Christmas lights and a beautiful restaurant. Now I can hear the bells of the Cathedral de Notre Dame of Strasbourg ringing in the back, telling people bed, go to bed, it is time to go to bed. So I thought I might give it a little tour. And I've also got my comfy new PJs on. Love a bit of Grinch, and wait. What bam! Over the top, I love it. So, now if we just ignore my bags, a little bit of a look at my Christmas outfit, but oh my God, I'm in the roof. And it's so lush. I've got a fancy clear chair with a vintage chair. And you know what, let's open the windows up. Oh my God. This is stunning. Good morning from my bedroom window as I stare out at the Cathedral of, it's not Sacré-Cœur, as I stare at the Cathedral of Notre Dame in Strasbourg. It's a beautiful view. Thank God it's a bit cooler today because my clothes smell a little bit because I've been sweating. So hopefully I won't sweat so much today. Sorry, TMI. I'm gonna go find a perfume store and just say spray me. So I thought I would give you the view I have this morning, and then we're gonna hit the markets. So, I'm officially cold. I'm actually kind of really happy about that because I've been so hot for the last 2 days in Paris because there was just so much going on. So it's a bit icy in the air. the fog and the clouds have lowered. It's a bit wet on the ground, so it's a perfect excuse to eat the warm food from the markets and have du vin chaud. So I'm gonna go start shopping. Hopefully the bank will be okay with it. Tarte flambée on a baguette with cheese, if you can see. It's so freaking delicious. Why have I never known about this? Like, the bread is so fresh, it tastes so creamy and cheesy. Oh, I'm trying to fit in my mouth. Magnifique. So every year they have a specific market in Strasbourg dedicated to a country. They invite people from that country to bring their traditions and cultures, which is a really wonderful thing. And this year they used Lebanon, so of course I bought something really fabulous. But I was like, what's that noise? And I turned around and one of the stalls, they were all praying because it was time for them to pray. And I thought that was really, really special and magical to see, because it shows the inclusivity that this city is trying to create. And no matter what religion you are, culture, it's still accepting, and that was just, made me smile a lot. So I'm currently walking along the river that surrounds the island of the main island of Strasbourg, and I can see a boat coming, so maybe if I'm there at the right time I can see the docks working. But I'm walking towards Petit France because this is one of the oldest parts of Alsace. It is very well known for all the tanners to work there, but not only that, it's so freaking cute. And they have Christmas markets there, and one of my favorite restaurants. I happened to find some friends that followed us from Paris. Current mood after Christmas. Sitting in a box, being a broken seamstress. Now this is a nativity scene around a wreath with decorations of Jésus and La Mère. Oh, yeah, this is what we're doing next year at my house, but out the window. I finally got a crepe for the day. It's a crepe avec le crème de marron, so cream of chestnuts, and I tasted it. It's really delicious. And my favorite Mongolian singer in the whole of Europe, because I've only heard him here. Here. Of course, I have both these CDs. So, I'm just lounging by the river before I have to catch my train down south to almost Colmar, because I'm going to go spend the weekend with my cousins. I haven't seen them since August. It's going to be fantastic. I wonder if they'll remember it's my birthday, but I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to make a big deal about it. But it was so nice to come back here. It was a short trip, don't get me wrong. I've spent days here and I really got to discover Strasbourg. That was about 5 years ago. So, as I said before, Strasbourg is the capital of Noel. It's wonderful. It has the best Christmas markets in the whole damn world, in my opinion. Not to mention all the delicious food. I've eaten so well in the last 48 hours. It was wonderful. So, if you ever think of Christmas, think of Strasbourg. So make sure you come down for at least one day and one night to really experience this beautiful city that is literally the cherry on the top of Christmas, especially in Alsace. Check out my blog. It will have a full description about all the dresses and maps and all the best markets and places to eat in Strasbourg if Christmas will be. You'll be able to keep up to date with me on my Instagram with all these fabulous photos and stories, and see where my next adventure is. So I'll have all those links below in the bio. Until next time. I called this look too much shopping and Christmas presents. Oh, goodbye Strasbourg, I love you.